In this question, we are again going to graph the absolute value function and state the domain and range. In this problem, we have an a value to go along with our h and our k. So again, first, we're going to find our vertex, hk. In this case, it's a -3, +1, because we do the opposite of that sign right there. So at -3, +1, I've got my vertex. Now, in the previous question, I talked about how I write this as a piecewise function. I'm not going to do that this time. So here, I'm going to pretend there's no absolute values at all. I don't even care about these numbers anymore. What I care about is what number is being multiplied to that x. So -1/2 would be my slope. So from my vertex, I go down 1, right 2. And I can do that as many times as I feel comfortable. And I usually like to go as far away as I possibly can. And that was when x is getting bigger. I always go to the right first. Now, I should be able to recognize that since my a value is negative, it should be opening down, which means I should have something going this direction. Well, that means I'm just going to take my slope and change it from a negative to a positive. Well, instead of going up and to the right, because that's not going to make my V shape, I'm going to go down 1, left 2 to get my graph. Now, before I write my domain and my range, since I did kind of a shortcut where I didn't look at my piecewise function, I want to double check that my answer makes sense. So what I'm going to actually do is find the farthest away spots that I've put dots. I want to check them. So if I'll check the red one first since I did that one first. That's an x value of 9. So 1/2 times the absolute value of 9 plus 3 plus 1. That's what the equation would have been. So -1/2 of the absolute value of 12. Well, the absolute value of 12 is 12, so when I multiply by -1/2, I'm going to get a -6 plus 1, which is -5. If I count down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that means that spot is correct. I can do the same thing with the green. That's at -9, conveniently. So this time, -9 plus 3. So -1/2 of, now it's -6, which is just +6, because since it's absolute value, I don't really care. So -3 plus 1 gives me -2. Well, 1, 2. It's in the right spot, so I know that we are good to go. The reason why I pick as far away to the left and right as I possibly can is if I get off by a count at any point, this is the farther away I go, the more exaggerated it's going to be off and easier to see. So instead of being off by like maybe 1/2, maybe I'm off by like 5, and that's a little bit more obvious to work with. But now we're going to look at our domain and our range. For our domain, x is an element of the real numbers because I can go left forever and right forever. There's no x's that are excluded. My range, y is an element of the real numbers such that I have a maximum value for my y of a +1. So that means y is less than or equal to +1. And that's as fast as these can go. There you go, even faster if you don't have to waste your time talking about it. You can just do it. Have a great day, everybody.